Lastly, here, I have. Have you heard of the game Death Stranding?
Yeah. That's one that's got Norman Reedus, right? Kojima
Yes.
made it. Yeah. Okay.
Never played it here. Have you ever played it or watched anyone play it? Me too, because it's again a PlayStation exclusive, and I just don't have a PlayStation.
And it's a long game, right?
Oh yeah, that is like a 40, 60 hour plus game of just walking. However you want to say. That some people call it a walking simulator, but here I'm going to show you the trailer to Death Stranding 2, and both of us, again, like I don't really know much about the first Death Stranding. You don't have to know much about the first Death Stranding. Not that I want you to. It's just I want to show you the trailer and how kind of outrageous it is. So we're gonna look at the Death Stranding trailer, part 2.
Oh, I was like, penguins fighting in this too? Blind Norman Reedus? Chop, chop, chop.
Hell yeah.
Are these Nazis? I'm sorry. Can you say that on YouTube?
Yeah, you could say that.
Kitty. Ooh. Oh, what the fuck happened? What are the hands over their face? That's so cool.
Yeah.
That's their masks.
That's like her extra little pair of hands. As a nurse, maybe?
Oh.
These graphics too. Jesus, dude, from what we saw at the beginning to these. More babies is the theme.
This is stop breastfeeding.
Welcome to Drawbridge, Sam, and to the GHV Magellan, our mobile base of operations. Come on,
She's
I'll help you get your bearings.
Cute.
This is Armory. Here you can check your weapons and put them through their paces.
You like a blue Norman Reedus or a gray? What is that?
No, the girl, the chick. She's hot.
Oh no, I heard you, but I'm.
Oh, okay. Norman Reedus is he's alright.
He's alright.
This is one hell of a ship you got.
Yeah, I don't think he's my type anymore. I used to like him when I was younger.
As I told you, Drawbridge is
looks good here.
Outfit. But we do have a generous.
I like his hair longer, like this.
That chick's cute too, like in an old school.
Don't ask me.
Scientist,
never met face
Nazi
to face.
way, like you said.
They value their privacy.
Seriously? No better than to believe that bullshit.
I don't know why he looks like that.
The people here are all spread out. Cut off
That's the bitch I know.
You'd help us bring the world together.
Whoa.
Sam, would you mind if I joined you?
Humor him. His knowledge and experience will probably come in handy down the road.
Yes.
He's cute.
Your buttocks. What about shotgun?
I'm like, what does this game have to do with little puppets and you know, like, what's going on?
Do you read me?
He's got a little buddy.
Mexico side plate gate terminal. After we've confirmed network coverage, we can take the DHV Magellan and regroup at your position.
The problem is, not everybody wants to be part of the UCA.
That's not the plan, Sam. The UCA isn't looking to expand its borders. Just like with Mexico, they want to bring new regions into the network. Anyway, the DHV Magellan's here to back you up. As always, you'll be the one leading the way to expand the network.
What's your role in all this?
Little boxes behind him.
That's right. These days I'm fragile in name only.
That's Mint, just on trips everywhere.
You brought America together. Helped it be
Bringing
reborn.
her lights and stuff.
But I'm afraid Death Stranding is far from over.
Oh, it looks so
Humanity is
good.
still in danger. Still on
It's
the brink of
crazy.
extinction.
Crazy looking graphics.
Don't act like you don't see it.
Holy
A lot of things changed after you went off on your own, especially within the UCA. Bridges no longer oversees the distribution network. They withdrew once things were up and running. Your friends and co-workers all went their separate ways. Within network coverage, there's no need to rely on human porters anymore. So after I closed up shop, I went and started a new group. One that handles work in regions outside the UCA. We decided to call ourselves Drawbridge.
With the support of the Chiral Network and APAS, humanity will be free from the need to move around.
Black Mirror as fuck.
Are capable of handling delivery.
We were getting there
He's
with
alive.
the Tesla bots
He
and
called
stuff.
himself a ghost, but
We found a way back from the beach just so he could kill us.
he said he came back to get revenge on you and me.
Joker.
You miss me.
Yeah, I figured you'd pay this place a visit.
Is that Troy Baker?
Distributing
Oh yeah, you know that voice.
fruits of this fine factory all over the continent. Guns and violence, the whole damn world could be yours.
I know him as Booker
Same as it ever was. Oh,
from BioShock Infinite.
looks like you decided to trade
He
in
just
that
ruins any character he plays because it becomes Troy Baker, the character, not whoever he's supposed to be.
Oh, what about you? Hey, buddy.
No, leave him alone.
Soulless little husk, huh?
Let go of me!
Oh,
Pathetic guitarist. Where's the rest of your band?
no, Well, ain't that something?
Was it you, Hicks? Huh? Was it you that killed Lou?
You still don't know, do you?
Oh my god.
Something he said. You don't know a goddamn thing about Lou.
All right, Sam. Let's see what we can find on Lou.
If you want answers, you're gonna have to find them yourself. But the ones you do find,
Aw.
well, that pain you nurse will only get worse. Sam the man in the dark about everything.
You baby. Oh.
Don't forget, coming on this expedition was meant to help you find the strength to carry on. And you have. We all know you've got this. Now it's time to finish the journey, Sam. Please understand, Sam.
Hot.
We never meant to string you along.
That chrysalis, we found her inside. It was filled with a fluid that contained amino acids. One's identical in structure to the kind found in tar.
I'm sorry. There are amino acids in tar? As in proteins?
Of course. How else did you think that chiral creatures could emerge from it? Some have even theorized that the tower is a sort of primordial soup.
I was there. I saw her home. It was a hellhole.
You see, after you left Bridges, I decided to do a little digging. Now, according to them, BB-28 was flagged for disposal. And
I
subsequently
have no
incinerated
idea
4 years
if
ago,
any of this
long before
is like,
you and Lou first met.
oh my god, this is pinnacle to the plot, you know? Like, this is mind
Right.
blowing. I have no idea. It just seems all so great, but I don't know if like, wow, that really adds to the story, or wow, now it all makes sense. I'm like, what is going on in this trailer? This is insane, you know?
It looks cool. You can see Kojima took a lot of inspiration from, any of the games or movies and stuff that he plays or watches. It's interesting to see him take the inspiration and implement it in his own way. He's always been an awesome creative when it comes to the video game world, I think that
Yeah.
Konami really lost the secret sauce when they weren't willing to work with him. They just overworked that motherfucker until he felt like a robot. Now you can see the passion in his projects. It's not that Metal Gear Solid wasn't amazing. Of course, those games were good, but I love to see the new work that he's doing.
Well, it's also cinematic, and then to think he was going to do Silent Hills or with the PT that he did. Yeah,
Would've
like
been so good.
who knows what could have been in that alternate, reality where that happened. And just seeing this, it's like like we said it's cinematic masterpiece where I'm like, I don't even know what's going on in the story, but I want to fucking know now. It just looks so beautiful. And yeah, Norman Reedus, he's always gonna be like a fucking Walking Dead to me. That's just who he plays. But like you said with Troy Baker, he's just Troy Baker.
Yeah, I don't know. I want to like the character that he's playing in that, but again, it's just distracting when you hear his voice, and then to me, he has the Joker feel to him. So Troy Baker, Joker, it has a level of cringe to me, even though the character itself seems pretty cool.
Yeah, and I have no idea, because I'm guessing he was the boss in the first one, and then now, and then now he's like the anti, or the one who like, hey, you really think I'm the enemy still? There's more to this, and we can kind of
You're
see
working for the enemy, like
yeah,
look into who hired you type shit.
like Mass Effect 2 when you start working for Cerberus.
Yeah. I fucking that's why Mass Effect 2 hits so good, because you're working for the bad guy. Like in the first game, you get whispers of it, you read from the terminals, so they're not good, and then to work for them, you think, well, it's not that bad here, until obviously he turns on you, the elusive man.
It's not
like
that
they got
bad.
robot ass here. Like, it can't be so bad.
Until you do every renegade and you have your red scars just shining through yourself. But
I can't do that. I want a pretty character, so I never do the renegade options. Like, I'm sorry, I just want to be beautiful.
But I do agree about that Miranda ass. God, it still is perfect after all these years, even back then.
Did you hear that they like kind of cut it out of cutscenes in the remaster?
Did they? If they did say that somewhere, I'm very saddened to hear that, because that was literally like the only not as if the game wasn't good. No, that's not a good thing. That was the whole point of her character.
They said they don't want us to sexualize her, right? But she's supposed to be the sexy Cerberus cheerleader, like you were about to say, yeah. And I think it's almost sexualizing her in itself to remove the option to see her ass, because Women have ass.
Yeah, yeah, a
You
lot of
can
women.
see it when we
Most
walk. You can
women.
see our butt. Oh
I was supposed to just look up everywhere I go, like never look forward, just up into
no!
the
Right.
sky. That's the safest place to look. But yeah, no, that's the whole. Like I said, that's the whole point of her, being the genetically modified to be like the hottest. They even say not hottest, but like the
She's
perfect
perfect.
looking to give her the advantage in everything, in looks, in fitness, in weapons, like everything. She's genetically made, you know.
I really liked her character. She was great. I would hope to see her. I I doubt we will, but you know they're making a new Mass Effect game, and even a mention of her would make my heart happy.
I wouldn't mind Edie too. In part 3, Edie got pretty hot when she got a body.
Right? There's no reason she shouldn't be around. God dang it. Well, I suppose it depends on what you
You
picked for
chose.
the ending. Yeah,
Hmm.
but
No, I don't know.
that's my bitch.
Dude, Edie is fucking hot too.
I
But
like that she gets with Joker as well. A lot of
that's pretty sweet.
Jokers.
But yeah, that's what I wanted to show you today. And I forgot how much nipple there was in Speed Dealer Mom, but I think we kept the theme of video games going until the end, and it's pretty amazing the way video games have gotten uh better. Well, even at that first one we watched was like emotional, was great, and then the next one, and then we get to the last one where it's like better than a fucking movie, you know.
Yeah, I liked going through kind of like a timeline of how games have been in a sense. I know we could go back even further, but just with the heavy rain, obviously graphics wise, it's not going to be the most beautiful thing you ever see, but I can still appreciate games with those graphics. That being said, it's written amazing,
Mm-hmm.
perfect writing. Um, and then you get Detroit Become Human, and I think that's the perfect middle of the story. It seems intriguing, right? It pulls at your heart a little bit. Graphics are nice, but there's just something about that trailer. It doesn't pull me in like the Heavy Rain trailer did.
Yeah.
And then you get to the new Death Stranding game. Beautiful, interesting. I don't know what the story is, but it pulled me in for sure.
That's what I'm saying. Like, is this telling anyone who played part 1, like, oh man, look at that, and that's gonna answer that, and that's gonna answer that, or is it just as crazy to someone who doesn't know anything about it? You know?
Yeah, I think it's a bit of both, right? Where me and you watching it, not having played the first game, it does seem like, of course, you got to play part 1 to understand part 2. But sometimes I like a game where you can hop into any part of the series and it'll help you understand what has gone on. Obviously, that trailer was to excite people who have played the first game. And then all the cute little, like the fucking cat and all the exciting shit with the guitar as a weapon. That's cool shit. It's
Yeah, it's different. It's very
you
I
don't
don't
need to
know.
know the first one to want to see that shit in game, right?
You're like, oh no, I want to fucking play this game. Like, and I'm assuming it's action packed, and then it might just be like the first one where you just walk around and deliver stuff like Amazon Prime delivering, you know, which
Some
isn't.
people will get upset if they don't get their walking simulator.
I'll say there's nothing wrong with that. Again, I like a good casual game, especially if it had a enriched story like that, you know, with the cinematics.
Right? Like with Fallout games, I know it's a lot of walking in those, but once you get to like your next quest or part in the story. It's supposed to satiate you enough that walking is like, it's your chill period, you know? So you can think about what you just went through, the dialogue you just had, in a sense.
Decompress.
Yeah. Sometimes, you know, if you, like, we're talking about one-shot games where you can just play it, sit down and play it. With those ones, sometimes you want to listen to a podcast and play your game. So with the walking simulator part, you know, you walk into your next destination, pop on a little YouTube video. People like to do that.
No, definitely. No, I'm glad we could go through some games today. I wanted to share with you. I feel like that's an endearing thing. I know that's how the kids say they like a girl. If they show them, the boy shows the girl a YouTube video, it means he likes her. So I thought I'd show you some today.
I liked it. I enjoyed it. Next time I'll have to show you some videos.
No,
there won't be as much babies sucking on titty. That's for sure.
I'm glad I kind of opened up with that one. That I'm glad I didn't end with that one for sure.
That one, it really got me. Not like the penguins gouging each other's eyes out, though. That was fucking intense. I don't want to get in a fight with a penguin.
Dude, and I thought that was going to be random enough, but it did kind of tie into all the story with that I was telling with the videos. They all kind of had a theme going to them, I guess. I don't know. It was interesting. It was all part of a big scheme. No, I don't know. It's the government.
Well, except for the Steamboat Willie, I would say that one was just straight up animal abuse on Mickey's part.
That was fucked up. That was really fucked up. Surprisingly,
animals against Mickey for sure on that one.
No, he's a Nazi.
Not a hot one like that girl in Death Stranding either.
Oh no, that was. I wouldn't mind being choked by those other set of hands.
I wouldn't mind her putting that cigarette out on me. You know what I'm saying?
She does look dominating. I do know what you're saying.
Kind of hoping you can like romance her, maybe.
Hell yeah, that'd be nice. Norman Reedus seems very asexual though. Like he wouldn't get a hint. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know if he's like that in person, but he does play it well in the game.
Yeah, or he just you're coming on to me? I'm sorry, I didn't. My apologies. No,
I think he shames you, they say, if you try and pan down to his crotch. He's like, fuck you. No. I love when they implement shit like that. So it's silly to me. They should have done that with Miranda's ass. I know they couldn't because it was a remaster, but still.
Did they do that? They did that in I think the only thing I could think of is like Lollipop Chainsaw, right? When you try to look up the girl's skirt.
Oh, I love Juliet. I was thinking when he goes to put in Death Stranding, the trailer we watched, when he goes to put the puppet on his butt, that made me think of Juliet with her boyfriend's head. Because that's where she puts him on her ass.
Uh-huh. It made me think of God of War, because he puts some dude on his person, some dude's head. I don't know what, like God or just what person, but someone that
Does the head talk to him, or is it just like he carries the decapitated head? Like, what up?
No, it guides him. Like
okay.
Tells him his next mission or where to go and shit. Just kind of like
I thought he was just trying to be scary for a second there. Like, hey, this is me in my head, my rotting head. Would you like to say hi to him? He's nice.
And he just moves the lips like, hello.
Yeah. You want to boop his snoot? He won't bite.
He says Eskimo kisses really well. But yeah, I want to thank you so much for hanging out. I love any minute I could spend with you. It's great. And
I had a great time. Thanks for showing me some videos and talking about video games with me. I always have a good time doing that.
No, it was a lot of fun, and we'll definitely do it again pretty soon.
Heck
Hell
yeah.
yeah. Well, thank all y'all for watching. We'll see y'all later. Take care. Bye.